Bright Memory Infinite is Playisms and FYQD Studios' first release on the Nintendo Switch, but the game is also available on both PlayStation and Xbox consoles, as well as on PC. Having released on multiple stages on said PC platform through early access and eventually via episodes, the single developer who created this title was able to tweak and expand just enough of it to make it a rather impressive technical showpiece on those platforms. As far as the Nintendo Switch version is concerned, however, that's another conversation entirely. We've seen conversions of graphical demanding games on Switch be either a success or a failure based on the willingness to make it work. Ultimately, due to the system's capability, there's only so much you can do culling back on the graphical options after a certain point, which makes the game look entirely different than other versions of it. That's what we have here on the Switch. It runs, but the cost is rather steep. I'm not a visuals hog by any stretch of the imagination, but even I had to kind of cringe as just how bad some of the sections of this game actually look. So if the graphics are the only thing stopping you from checking this title out, perhaps consider the PC, PS5, or even the Series X versions, since they literally look like an entirely different game. As far as gameplay goes, it's basically Call of Duty without all of the military aspects on your end of it. You play as a woman called over to an island to take down 2 enemies. No reasoning is given and only an objective. Good luck. It's extremely bare bones in that sense, and it honestly doesn't get any better the further you progress. Objectives just keep being given, but almost none of it regarding why and what were ever shared. It's somewhat bizarre. Gunplay is good enough for the most part, where guns feel literally like a Call of Duty game and they even sound the same as well, but the gameplay has a bit of a twist in that some of the enemies are varied, almost like they're class based. Essentially, most enemies will be mowed down by gunfire just fine. However, some of them require you to make use of your katana to fling them upwards into the air or smash them into the ground and essentially stop them from attacking as you slice them up. The problem is that if you get corralled by more than a few enemies and you have to take down one of these melee focused fighters, then watch your health bar drop rather easily. I wish you had a lot of great things to say about this game, since it's not only impressive that it was developed by apparently just one person, but also even brought over to the Nintendo Switch and make it run natively and not the cloud version, which is an amazing thing. But what we have here is not just cutting it when it comes to a proper shooter experience, even if it's an over-the-top arcadey one. Nintendo Sphere gives Bright Memory Infinite on the Nintendo Switch a 6 out of 10. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!